Clouds with hazy sun with showers and storms possible on Thursday. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see we had some showers appear, much like we did yesterday. Nothing terribly heavy, but it did roll through the valley, as you can see, toward the latter part of the afternoon and into the evening with some light rain in spots. But there's more storms, in fact, severe storms across parts of Mississippi this evening that are going to stay out of harm's way, at least for now. We'll be watching closely the possibility of more development while we sleep. May not be strong like it is in Mississippi, but there's been some excessive heat concerns around Dallas in a purple or fuchsia color, and heat advisories around Houston where you see a lot of orange in parts of Texas. Lots of clouds in place. Think of it again as a partly to mostly cloudy sky because the clouds are thinning west toward Crossville and Cumberland County late this afternoon or evening, and we'll see again variable sky for most of the night. But most of the storms around Tupelo seemingly are headed toward Huntsville or Birmingham to the south and to the east, but more development is possible tomorrow. High temperature today hit 88 degrees. I was expecting 89. The normal high now is 85. The record from 1925, 101 degrees. It's pretty hot. Sunsets now at 7:56, so our days are getting shorter. We saw a 91-degree reading in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, 87 in Maryville. It was 88 today in Oak Ridge and 87 in Middlesboro and Tellico Plains earlier this afternoon. So the sample of temperatures, mid to upper 70s, were more common in the plateau. They hit a high of 88 in Chattanooga, Nashville, and 92 degrees today in Memphis, just to give you a sample. Now, we talk about the hurricane season this time of year. Usually gets a lot of people's attention because this is when things usually start to reach its fever pitch. This is when we see a big uptick in the activity. And September 10th, we'll say August 20th to September 10th, is when we usually see a big rise. And we've seen the development of now Lee as a hurricane. Yesterday, at this time, Lee was a tropical storm. But Lee has the potential to become a major hurricane. That's a Category 3 or stronger. And the estimation is that this becomes a Category 4, and a strong one at that, as early as this weekend. So we'll be watching this very closely, again, because where it goes from here is anyone's guess. I can tell you there are some models that take it toward New England. Others keep it out to sea. So it may be academic, obviously a concern for cruise lines, cruise ships, and shipping interests, but Lee is not necessarily to be written off this early. We'll be watching this very closely for potential impact here in mid-September. Here are the spaghetti plots. These are the individual lines, as you can see, modeled out by some of these little brown and gray lines that kind of show you where the consensus is. But when they start to diverge, it's toward the end of the period here, and you can see some want to move it north, some want to move it west. So there's still a lot to be yet to be determined. So we'll be watching Lee very closely in the coming days. In the meantime, we have gone through Jose, not much of a storm. Katia, not much of a storm. But Lee certainly will be something to watch. Margot, Nigel, and Ophelia are the next names on the list if we have some new development later on this month or next. Rain chances on Thursday, about a 40% chance. More rain chances this weekend. I should be S there. More rain chances this weekend. 40% chance now for Saturday, which may impact the Vols game against Austin Peay. And then less humid this weekend. We'll find a drop in the humidity pretty soon in the coming days after tomorrow. You might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, get more notifications if you're on that platform quite a bit. It's just simply youtube.com/@ Captain Accurate. You'll find me there very easily. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has some areas they're watching, so if you have family or if you're doing some traveling, we don't expect severe weather here, but there may be some hot spots around Nebraska, Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas and Louisiana, but the real scattered severe storms may be not far from D.C., parts of Pennsylvania, and into upstate New York, or even into parts of the Carolinas for isolated severe storms. Again, thunderstorms may be confined further east as we head through the day tomorrow. By the time we hit Friday, there's a few hot spots maybe in Montana, Louisiana, Arkansas for some isolated severe storms. Also up and down the I-95 corridor for Philadelphia, D.C., and New York. Not expecting rain to be an issue here on Friday. So here's the front. And again, the timing is everything. But as you can see, 11 o'clock this evening, it suggests there's more rain around Nashville, although we're seeing most of it in Mississippi at the moment. There could be at 7 o'clock when you wake up tomorrow morning. A few hit or miss showers like you see here. So it might be a little bit of an added slowdown to the morning commute tomorrow. By midday, it should be already to the east of Knoxville, and perhaps a slow drop in the humidity by the end of the afternoon and into the evening. But that area of low pressure will likely stall that boundary across the Carolinas by Friday. I think this is probably model noise. I think most of the rain stays near Roanoke and far enough away from Knoxville that we're not talking about rain here. But Saturday, different story. We know it's a 5 o'clock game, and I'm expecting highs on Saturday around, say, 84 degrees now. So a 40% chance of rain Saturday, and it may very well be raining by the time we approach kickoff at 5 p.m. Valley Planner, next 12 hours will take us to about 68. Normal low is 64 this time of year. Tonight we drop down to about 68 in town with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Think of it as a variable sky. Spotty storms may reappear with some patches of fog in the morning. 63 Wartburg, 65 Crossville, Lake Tansy, about 65 for Kingston, Rockwood, and Morristown, about 65 degrees. Here's the future visibility. Look closely enough, you can see maybe a hint there. I see a little bit of fog around Hamlin County, perhaps Claiborne County, but maybe nothing to get too excited about, but there's potentially a touch of fog to greet you in the morning, in addition to the passing rain showers that will be rolling into town. Clouds and hazy sun tomorrow. Showers and storms, winds about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Expecting a high of only 78 for Crossville, Jamestown, Oneida. 85 in Knoxville. That's a big difference. You're talking about 5, 6, 7 degree difference between the plateau and the valley. 85 for Tellico Plains, 83 for Morristown, with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. All right, here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. 86 on Friday, 84 on Saturday. Notice the chance of rain's gone up from 20 to 40. And I left it at a 20% chance now for Sunday. That may need to be revisited. I do think Monday looks nice. Of course, it's a Monday. It's always nice on a Monday, but we're talking about temperatures in the upper 70s for highs in Knoxville as early as Wednesday of next week. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It's free. Pete Michaels, the best in the business here in Knoxville for traffic reports, and you can just tap on his rectangle that's on the app, and it'll play the most current traffic report just at the touch of a finger. Just go to CaptainAccurate.com at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.